guys, Cosmic Eldurin bringing you another League of Legends related video. This video is going to be another how to overcome silver. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I really didn't think through what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Outside of the fact that I've already kind of given up a big portion of understanding how to kind of get through it. This series really hadn't seen so much success, so that's why I'd avoided it for so long. But I very much feel like I need to kind of give back to some of my friends this way, at least. And one of the big things that so recently that I learned was due to the fact of my own stupidity and ignorance. I wasn't paying enough attention to actually progressing in my own skill, and I got very complacent with how I was playing already, and to the point that I started getting mad at my teammates and getting back to that kind of rager mentality, and then getting mad at myself for not getting better. But I wasn't focusing on getting better. I was just playing poorly and blaming other people for it. And so a huge thing that I feel, to help you overcome silver, because I had to overcome gold again due to my own stupidity. I got demoted. 12-game losing streak gets you demoted into FYI when you're at 0 LP and you lose 12 games in a row. You get demoted from Plat 5 to G1. I then made a climb and I'm already back in Plat 5. But, don't get angry is a huge thing I'm trying to get across here right now. Getting angry at yourself or at your teammates is really going to put a damper on how you climb and how you progress as a player. Now, there's going to be times where you hit that rut that you're not going to climb. So there's one of two things that you could potentially do that I just didn't do, and I probably should have. One of which is take a break. Take a breather. Play something else. Make something, get a girlfriend, find something to occupy your time that isn't League of Legends, so you're not 100% frustrated at the game all the time. Being frustrated at it just means it's going to block you mentally so that you don't progress. Even if your reaction skills are getting better, even if your shot calling is getting better, if you're not thinking through every situation and playing to the best of your ability because you get mad and you get blinded and then you start making bad plays because you're angry, you're going to lose, and you're going to go on this losing streak like I did. So what you got to do is either take that break or you can move over to normals, in which it's a less stressful environment. Normals to me is just, I don't like playing it because there's so little stress that I just don't care. Or my friends care even less than I do, and that makes it very frustrating for me because I'm trying to have fun, but here they are just being like, fuck it, full AD Thresh support, let's go. And I'm not joking about that. I had a friend of mine do that, and it really, really pissed me off because we were practicing to play ranked, and there he goes to start trolling. But if you want to actually keep it semi-serious, but yet you don't want to have this pressure of losing LP, play some normals to practice champions. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you have a duo queue. Just like, hey, dude, let's play some normals, let's practice. I know you want to climb. I have some problems I need to overcome real quick, and move over to that. Allows the two of you to still build up that chemistry. The scene's not too terribly different. The only difference really comes in the fact that there might be people trying out some shit you're not going to see in ranked. But then, when it becomes popular, say, AP Udyr jungle, you'll actually be ready for it and know how to counter it. Now, was AP Udyr jungle something you needed to counter? No, not really, but it was just an example that kind of popped into my head of something you weren't expecting. So, expecting the unexpected comes from being able to plan out what you're expecting to do, and by not always playing ranked. I'm a huge advocate for only playing ranked, and that's because I've taken a lot of time of making myself better. The problem I've recently faced is that a lot of people in Platinum got to Platinum the same way I did. Thing is, they don't try to improve themselves at all, which makes them sit there complacent and play horribly, and then it's me versus whoever's there. And I'm not going to blame my teams for that, because there is a possibility that, I could potentially one-man carry a team, but I'm just not playing well enough because I'm getting angry at the fact that they don't take it as seriously as I do. So, stop, and to go along with the raging aspect of this, don't compare your own, ethics to your teammates' ethics. They're not looking at this the same way as you. Most people look at ranked, even though they shouldn't, as just another part of the game. Yes, it's a part of League of Legends. League of Legends is a game, but ranked is supposed to be for those that are attempting to make it more than that and make it from being a game to a sport. Same way in football. We could play a game of football, but if you're on a team in football, it is a sport, not a game. There's the difference between the two. And even if you're not playing for your high school in a certain game, you still have scrimmages and you still have things for that. Think of ranked as a scrimmage zone. This is where you're practicing to get better. sort of. Except these are your high school games as well. It's not a perfect metaphor, no, but there hasn't been exactly an environment outside of this video game that is very similar to ranked and normals. Like, yeah, other games have a ranked mode or a not in a normals mode, or you have like Halo had custom games for shits and giggles with friends, which I very much enjoyed playing. And back in the day, I loved playing, but I loved playing Team SWAT, of which there wasn't really a ranking system for it. It was just do well and you win games, do well and you win games, which I did, and I got to the point that I could do tournaments and feel comfortable doing them. But I digress. Back to League of Legends. There is that idea that taking rank too seriously, though, will put you on tilt more often than not taking it seriously enough. There are people that won't take it serious and they still have joy and fun, and they generally will end up winning games because they're not overthinking the situation. I am person of the opposite variety there. I very much take things way too seriously, and I take a lot of things very personally. Like losing a game, I will then take personally to being my own fault potentially, even though I do blame my team for things because I do see where my teams fail. I don't always see how I fucked up without having to go look at a replay. And I don't always look at a replay because I'm not that type of person, though I should be, because I really do want to become this better player that's potentially Diamond or Master or Challenger. But to do that, I have to put in more effort than I currently am, and I just haven't done that yet. Now, to get better at ranked, it is going to require you to put a lot of effort, especially in lower elos like Silver. It's not going to magically come to you. You might already think you're a good player. You might have already got coaching from a good player to tell you you're a good player. But there's things that you're not doing that would be making you better at the game. And yeah, I know, I sound like a dad. Oh, you need to go study because you're going to fail your test. But that's kind of what this is. Like, if you want to play ranked and you want to get better, you're going to have to practice. It is not going to just come to you. You're not going to be just uber fake, just random, American faker over here. Just going to be like, look at me. I just got diamond without trying. Yes, there are people that do that, but then they don't understand how they got diamond. So the whole, like, hey, how'd you get diamond? Tell me how to do that. They're like, oh, just be good at the game. It's because they don't know how they did it. They don't understand it, and they're not going to progress past diamond. And nowadays, that doesn't happen as much because you do have to have understanding of game knowledge and actual skills to apply it. Having just the skills isn't going to do much if you don't understand how to apply your skills. So, to wrap this video up, my key points here are: don't rage, make sure you practice a lot, and make sure, if you take this game serious enough, that you also make sure to realize there are aspects of it that is just a game, and utilizing those to make sure that the part that you take serious and competitively, it gets better. Just make sure you take abuse of that, like the pros do it. Yeah, they don't play normals, but they're already at the level that they don't need to do that. But prior to that, I bet you they played normals with friends, and they still sometimes do. And they still play fan games on occasion. Like, they don't always just think about, how am I going to get better? How am I going to get better? They take time to think about being a human being every now and then. Thanks again, guys, for watching these videos. I enjoy making them. Sorry again that I haven't made one in so long. If you like it, make sure to press that like button. If you have any questions or comments you want to do, just leave them below in the comments. I'm not going to be leaving anything in the description this time. I'm being lazy today, and I don't feel like going and copying and pasting because that's how lazy I am. But if you have any questions, I will actually leave my email in the description, and my Twitter is always at Cosney Calderon, at Cosney_Calderon. Just type in Cosney Calderon, you'll find me on Twitter. Along with my Facebook is the Facebook. Just go into Facebook, type in the Nick of Gaming, and you'll find me. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and everybody have a wonderful day.